This phone can locate itself anywhere on Earth. To do that, it must adjust its calculations using Einstein's theories of relativity, the idea that gravity bends both space and time. These ideas are so complex that Einstein is often called the ultimate genius. But even Einstein admitted, "I stand on the shoulders of giants." And for him, one giant stood above all others, Isaac Newton. Most of us have heard the simple story. Newton, an apple falls, and suddenly gravity is discovered. But this version leaves out almost everything that made Newton extraordinary. It's like saying Beethoven just wrote a nice tune. Newton's genius was not only in finding answers, but in creating the tools and methods to find any answer. He didn't just play the game of science, he designed the board. Imagine this question. If something is falling, what is its exact speed at a single, precise moment? Before Newton, there was no way to answer it. Mathematics at the time could describe fixed shapes and numbers, but not motion or change. It was like trying to explain a movie using only one photograph. Isaac Newton's solution? He invented an entirely new branch of mathematics, a language for describing change and motion. He called it the method of fluxions. Today, we call it calculus. This was not just another equation. It was a completely new way to understand reality, the mathematical key to a moving, changing universe. And once he had that key, Newton turned to the biggest mystery of all. For thousands of years, people believed in two separate worlds. Down here, messy, imperfect, where things fall. Up there, the heavens, perfect, eternal, ruled by different and unknowable laws. Then Newton, looking at both a falling apple and the moon in the sky, had a bold thought. What if the same force pulling the apple toward Earth is also keeping the moon in orbit? What if the laws of the heavens and the earth are not two, but one? Using his new mathematics, Newton created the law of universal gravitation. Suddenly, everything made sense. This one law explained why things fall, why the moon circles the earth, why Earth circles the sun, why comets travel their paths, and even why the tides move. The universe was no longer the secret of the gods. It was a magnificent, predictable machine. Newton presented it all in this book, the Philosophia Naturalis Principia Mathematica. But the Principia was not just a record of discoveries. It was a guide to doing science itself. Newton showed how to start with careful observation, use precise mathematics to form universal laws, and then test those laws with predictions. It was a complete method for understanding reality. And as if that were not enough, he also built the first practical reflecting telescope and proved that white light is a mixture of all the colors of the rainbow. So when we call Newton one of the greatest minds in history, we mean more than just his list of achievements. Many others have added brilliant chapters to the book of human knowledge. But Newton built the library, created the language those books are written in, and left the doors wide open for everyone. He gave us the tools to see the universe, not as it seems, but as it truly is. And that is why Newton is considered to be the most brilliant man to have ever lived. If you liked this video, please consider to leave a like and subscribe to Wonder Why.